Hello, Cancer. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very well, Cancer. Let's see how your energies are going to be at this moment. So you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. If not, disregard this message. And it applies to all those who have their sun ascendant as well as their moon or Venus in the sign of Cancer. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts, where I will be uploading new content. For a personal consultation, email me at the address on the screen. And I will be sending you all the information, any information you need. All right, let's channel a message. For the sign of Cancer, Cancer, you start with the King of Swords. We have the Star. We have the Devil. Temperance is here. Well, there are energies of yes, of clarity, of making decisions. But I also feel that you're at a moment where you're about to, or you have already made the decision to free yourself from some attachment. There's a lot of energy here around healing, cleansing, and purification. This could be it, or it could be an attachment to a person. It could be a material attachment, or if there has been any dependence on someone or something. This is like, yes, I have seen it. I have recognized it. I am already seeing it from a new perspective, that either the relationship was toxic or there were issues of control, of manipulation. I feel that this wasn't going to be good for me. So you made a decision here. You saw the situation from a new perspective. I feel like you have. Like it's been reasoned out. It's been thought through. If this concerns a person, it could be significant. Pay attention to a friendship, not necessarily close, but someone near you. Maybe a person who is unusual, different from the people you know, someone who surely had great wisdom, but also a lot of cunning or intelligence. That doesn't mean that person didn't have their own personal interests, that they knew how to handle certain situations to their advantage. I feel that with persona, there was a really strong connection. There was incredible magnetism, a lot of chemistry, but there was something there that wasn't right. I mean, maybe it's not that it wasn't right, but that it wasn't good for you. That's why now I feel like your mind has kind of been enlightened. Things are much clearer now. Where is the healthy part in the bond? Where is the healthy part in that relationship? And have you started to question yourself? Haven't you also started to question what you want for your future? Do I see myself with this person? Do I see myself in this type of relationship? Do I see what it is that I'm looking for? Really? I'm looking for something more balanced. I'm looking for something more stable. I'm looking for a real commitment. I'm looking for a healthy relationship. And what if there are things that have started to come to light? Because this is a time of great revelation. It's a moment when what has been in the shadows or what has been hidden comes to light. And now it's like the evidence, the truth is there. So, have you taken the time to study the situation, thought about it, and made a decision here to say, well, this isn't healthy for me? This, or this relationship, or this attitude, it could also be a personal attitude. I feel like I don't want to, or this person is just too attached to me. It could also be the other way around if you've realized there was a lot of attachment, even obsessions with this devil, saying this isn't good for me and I want something else for my future. I visualize something else or another type of relationship. And I feel like your mind is more focused on, I want something. I want more space. I want more freedom. I want more independence. I want a person with a much more open mind. A person who gives me more peace, who gives me more tranquility, not someone who creates obsessions, anxiety, or is there manipulating from the shadows. So I feel like you've made the decision to clear and heal all of that. That's why I say that this situation could be happening to some of you, or showing up in a friendship, or already manifesting in a romantic relationship, or maybe someone you had met. Good transits, also transits, aspects not in these cards. To start or begin a detox plan. It can be physical, emotional, spiritual, to let go of attachments, to let go of attitudes, patterns that we're repeating, dependencies to, or some toxic routine. This can also happen. Let's draw 3 more arcana. You have the Ace of Pentacles or coins. We have the Page of Coins, and we have the Chariot. Very evolutionary. 2 of Swords over here. Really good. You have good energy of opportunities right now. It's not like life is just giving you the opportunity above all. I mean, this is an opportunity to manifest. An opportunity could be a professional opportunity, a financial opportunity, a chance to launch a project, some collaboration, some partnership, but this is closely tied to your work and career. I think this opportunity is being offered to you by others, or that you have an idea there, a project idea, an idea like, why not start studying this? Why not launch? Profit from this idea? It could be a goal or a new objective that you're starting to set in your mind. Yes, it's true. It looks very new. It looks very fresh. This still needs some time to grow, to be able to germinate. But pay attention, because what the tarot is telling us is that this opportunity can really make a big leap in your life. Don't take this lightly, but maybe what the energy is telling you is, hey, is this really going to work? It can work, and it can be a totally successful project that will bring you much greater recognition, personal growth, and of course, your earnings will increase. So, does this relate to you? Pay attention to a promotion opportunity. It could be a chance for advancement within the company where you are working, where of course your responsibilities will change. Maybe the tasks you have to do will also change, but of course the pay will be much, much higher. Maybe they've noticed that you already have the skills to make this leap, to be able to take on this new position, or to lead a work team too. Being a group leader, they see you with confidence. They really see you with a lot of determination. But I feel that you're going to have to decide this, because the energies are telling us that even though you have this opportunity, that they've given it to you, or that you have the idea in mind to launch a project, is there still something you need to think about, or do I feel like you already have it? Like how to process it. It could be doubts. I see that it could also be indecision. Initially, there may be strong denial, wondering what's happening. It's like your mind is defending itself from something new, maybe because there are fears. Sometimes when faced with something new, you freeze, you get paralyzed, and you miss out. Sometimes you let opportunities pass by. That is, I feel like this isn't necessary. I'll just keep doing what I was doing before. I'll stick with my old job. And so it's like you close yourself off from taking an opportunity that could really help you progress and evolve a lot. So maybe the idea here is to take your time to think, even if there's a moment of indecision. Don't miss this opportunity. Maybe instead, ask yourself, why am I closing myself off to new things? Why am I staying there? Like a certain kind of distance from an opportunity that could bring great growth to my life. Maybe your mind is telling you, let's play it safe. Let's go back to the past. You don't need that. You don't need to be ambitious. You don't need to grow. With these responsibilities we already have, it's enough. Let's settle for this. Maybe your mind is also throwing out those ideas. Let's see what else we have. But there's something very interesting about the attention you're starting to express with this reading. Cancer is closely related to taking power. I mean, taking power, but in a well-directed way, right? With a new future that may be starting to be manipulated, manifested with something that hasn't materialized yet. But in the long run, it can already start to take shape with a new, innovative project. Maybe I would even say technologically advanced. A project that shows promise. Let's see what else there is. Cancer. You come over here to the High Priestess. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. Seven of Cups. This situation is clear, and I think you have a great ending here. Cancer, don't close yourself off to this opportunity, but do take your time to analyze it, to question it. I feel like you have a lot of wisdom and intelligence, a lot of potential, like it's hidden, like you haven't expressed it yet. But the energy is telling you that this is about to be expressed. A great hidden potential is about to be released. Are you about to release all of this? And I feel that once you dare to take that step toward this new future, once you take this opportunity, once you take the leap here, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. Let's see how it turns out. I'm not going to have it here. I also feel like that devil is kind of influencing things with its shadow, telling you, let's play it safe. Let's go back to the past where everything is fine. No need to update, look to the future, or stay up to date. Let's go back to what gave you stability, and that's where attachment to the old things is created. I think they have the energy to overcome it. Maybe some fear of taking a big leap in your life. This big leap could be a professional leap. It could be a big breakthrough in your career. It could also be something related. Pay attention to travel, to going abroad. It could be a big change in your life, a big change that could bring you a lot of happiness. And I feel that this opportunity you're about to receive is very much related to your dreams, your greatest desires, and your biggest hopes. Cancer, this is not a time to keep dreaming in the sense of longing. That's what I wish for. That's what I've always wanted. To work in that field, I would have liked to have that profession or that career or that job or to live in that place. Don't let all those dreams just stay up in the air. I feel like it's time to start bringing those dreams, those ideals down to earth and start working toward them. In other words, I'm going to choose something. It's not about getting overwhelmed by options. Just start choosing. What is viable? What is something that could really manifest and become a reality in the near future? And say, is it this cup So I'll take that first step. I feel like the energy is telling you, let's focus. Let's have a practical approach. There may be a progressive effort here, some progress, taking that first step with that project, with that new goal. And little by little, you'll reach that vision of the future that you have. I feel that as you move forward, the motivation, the excitement, the passion, and the curiosity will start to appear. It's like you'll allow yourselves to express more and more of everything you've been holding back, of everything you've been keeping inside. Your wisdom, your intelligence, everything you've studied over time, the experience you have, everything you've learned. It's time to start letting this out, to start sharing it with others as well, in the job or career you've chosen. And you know that as you take those first steps, you'll see how you start to feel. You feel a sense of joy, of complete happiness, of fulfillment, of delight, of saying, wow, I'm on the right path. At first I was afraid, I was scared to go after my dreams. But today I've realized that even with fear and everything, I've moved forward. I've still done it. I took the opportunity and made the leap. Let's see what we have. In the Oracle, Dear Cancer, General Energy, third. Let's follow your advice. Cancer, you have the Lion. The Lion is the higher calling, and what it tells you is that you have all the courage you need inside you. Let go of the past and reclaim your greatness. You will find success and satisfaction with those by your side. Make noble decisions for your life and your tribe. Dear Cancer, this is what we've seen. For all of you, have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.